Alright, how's all of this coming along? Very nice. Excellent. Very nice. It turned into Borat. Right. So, got some goals for today. Going to build a mob farm. And going to build a library. So I've got a lot of levels and I kind of want to put them into enchanting, especially enchanting of civ meshes and stuff like that, rather than risk losing them when I inevitably die. So that's the plan for what I'm immediately going to work on. Need to redo the part of this that I run over. It's annoying me as well. Going to expand down there, but I'll let automated dirt production do its thing for now. So yeah, and I'm going to switch at some point power production over to being lava driven, which would be quite cool as well. For now, I'll just let this thing generate its lava automatically from the cobblestone generator. And yeah, oh, they're all nice and full. Happy days. What's all this sitting in here? Oh, lots of stuff. Okay, well, I'll just smelt from that as and when I need it. So, let's talk mob farms. First things first, this has to be 25 blocks away, much like the farm, as in like the animal farm. Not the book by George Orwell. So, is this all powered up and ready to go? Because I wanted to make sure this has got enough power for me to leave it alone, which it has. Excellent, I'll let that run. Let everything grow and do its thing while we go over here. So, got to be 25 blocks away. So we shall start from... That's a good place to go in which direction? Man, completely indecisive. That's all kind of in use. I guess, right. I'm going to take some wood and do a bit of building out a little bit, because this space has got a bit convoluted, and I kind of want to just bring it all back to being a large square. I'll rejig redoing fences at some point, because basically I got a kind of lot of overhanging stuff, and I wanted to widen out this opening platform. Right, iron. Not that much aluminium. That's going to be annoying for something I want to do later. But for now... Why do I keep my ingots nowadays? Not in there. Not in there. Oh, there. On my person. That's why. Let's put the string back. Right. We need stick, and wand. There we go. Fantastic. Right then. Let's finish up over here. And that'll do for now. I'll edge that off later. Right, then let's make this a little less precarious as well. Wands are just so invaluable for speeding shit like this up. Why is it only placing... Oh, I'm out of wood, that's why. Let's get some more. That one as well. Let's get rid of some of these fences as well. Is the Treva dead? No, it's just healed itself back up to full. Excellent. Right, gonna get rid of these fences here because they're no longer really necessary. So I can do that and then just vein mine out the rest of them. Which opens up a bit of space here. Is that the shed? Shed's a bit unfortunately positioned now, but we'll need a grand sort out of chests and storage at some point, but not right away. Now if we extend that to here, and then we bring this out that way. Wonderful. I feel like I've got a little more breathing space now, which is quite nice. And that allows an extension here. Why can't I run? I'm hungry, that's why. Yeah, I've got some apples on me, might as well just use them. Oh, we've got an emerald out. They're very rare. That's nice. That's very nice, actually. Now I'm going to build out to it with cobblestone, and then I'll probably make the thing itself out of lava stone, because I just love the look of this stuff. It looks so cool. So, we'll build out in the corner here. So, 63, so we want 24 blocks. Just to make sure. That looks ridiculous, that thing there. I need to put a minecart or something so I can ride it down. That'd be hilarious. Unnecessary, really, but fantastically hilarious. Right, now let's make this a little wider. Oh, wands, so handy. As I say, it's obviously wands don't work. Oh no, let's just do that manually, I think. Wands obviously don't work when it's just when you're actually initially like building stuff, like so I had to lay the first one myself, but yeah, for stuff like this where you're just doing rows of stuff, very handy. I'm going to put some walling up here. Can I build walls with ones? I suppose I can, but it's not really doing anything, is it? Not speeding it up in any real way. Yeah, fuck it. Right, I've got some torches. I've got 3 torches. Probably want a little bit more than that. Can I liberate some coal from in here? Wow, I can. Holy shit. Boy, can I liberate coal. Oh, well, that's probably a little too much coal. Can I just turn this back into 9? Yes, I can. Excellent. A lot of coal there. Coal is kind of wood. That can go in the wood chest. I swear I'm going to make a better storage system soon, I promise. Right. Where's my coal? There we go. Put 8 of it down there. And make myself some torches. Very nice. Right, now let's finish walling this. Oh, this is all just kind of in the way now. This is just an annoying section. I'll just have to clean out and move everything to the edges again. Switch that to there. I'm going to try and actually as well make sure fences are placed on top of surfaces now rather than being like there where they're like hanging off the edge. Because while that's efficient in the early game, it does look bloody ugly, I will admit. Oh, that was, well, got there. Got there quicker than I thought. Quicker than I thought. Quokka is a small Australian animal. Right, is it F7? Yeah, that goes into seeing light and dark mode. Let's make sure everything's nicely lit. Some issues with lighting over here, possibly. Let's put that down. Ooh, here's nice and dark, isn't it? Good lord. Put that there. Nope. There. Right, that's as good as it's going to get, I suppose. Factory little section needs lighting. Oh, there's a bad... Oh, that's where that bastard came from last episode then, because this is actually in the Devil's Light. Well, we'll put 4 torches all around the corners of the reservoir. I need to build an aquarium at some point. There's basically going to be this, the bigger, and hopefully it'll be a squid heaven. Just slap one on the floor for now. Fuck it, can't be asked. Now we just need to evenly space them along here. So put some here, there, here, there. I mean, these aren't actually evenly spaced, but they're enough that the light will be fine, so... Cool. Let's start with some lava stone. So, I'm going to make this mob farm automatic, which is super exciting. Actually, I don't want lava stone right away. I'm going to make the base out of cobblestone. But yeah, like that. God, I hate cobblestone. It looks so ugly. So, with those placed there... I want to do this as well, don't I? Just to make sure everything's nice and neat. There we go. Right. Now then, it begins. Let's build another layer of... Where's my wand? Put another layer of cobblestone out. Boink. And on top of it, we build lava stone. Oh, that looks so cool with the ziggy zaggy. Yeah. It's supposed to look like warning, danger, fucking bastards inside. Now, the inside of here needs to be the right shape and size to do what I want it to. So we start by putting some more lavas down on the bottom. The pattern's designed so I think it always places it in a tessellating fashion. It means it's not always entirely symmetrical, but then we want this to be, I think, 5 along this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is cool. I'll light it up for now because I don't want it to start spawning shit while I'm still working on it. Now, I'm going to need a lot more lava stone. I need to do the edges of it next, so... And that's me out of lava stone. Let's go make some more. Where's my lead? Need some more buckets. Baffles me that lead is the most effective way of making buckets. I suppose I'm just moving the lava around, so it doesn't really... Isn't that terrible of a concept? Would be if I was like drinking out of these buckets and stuff. Man, stackable buckets, lovely thing this game's added in. That isn't in the normal version. Oh, this automated lava is nice. Dangerous, but nice. It'll be very good once it's a power supply. Right, can I stack buckets of... No, I can't stack filled buckets. That's unfortunate. Right, that should make 8, of which I can now load 4 buckets. Cool. I'll take the buckets and leave the rest in there. Right, let's chisel the stuff. Where's me chisel? Doink! And I want it into Zag, please, Carol. Thank you very much. Still going to need way the fuck more than this. Have I got enough stone in the seared furnace, or should I cook some more up? Oh, this bloody fucking... Right, this is going. Didn't use the triever. That was a bucket. And I was holding 1 instead of tilde, so absolutely did not vein mine. Good one. Oh, yeah, actually, you've got shit tons in there. That's absolutely fine. Whoop. And let's get rid of that there. And I'll move these eventually, I suppose. For now, let's put that on the side just to make sure. Actually, no, I'm in devilry mode and I can't see any devilry, which is good. So the idea with this is mobs will spawn into it and then they'll just get thrown automatically into spikes at the back. It'll all be very nice. It's working. Well, technically the spikes will be at the front. Eventually I'll upgrade it to collect the items it generates automatically. That's not an option for now, unfortunately, because it needs devices that do that need ender pearls. And ender pearls can only be got by getting endermen, so I'm going to have to blend some endermen in this machine anyway. But that's the kind of basis of it. Oh, look at that. The lava cage. Well, I'll put a light in the middle just to make sure. See, they don't always line up. It's like, one thing I like about this Zaggy pattern actually is it's slightly random. I think that looks really cool actually, though in fact I'm only going to see this front surface of it, which should just be like diagonal stripes is what I ideally wanted. It just being like, warning, bastardry is afoot. Right. What was I going to do? Oh, I need to build a mob fan. Right, this is a cool thing. So it basically pushes mobs. Mob, fan, there we go. So what do I need for it? I need iron, slabs, and redstone. Do I have any redstone at all? I don't think I do. Well, it looks like it's going to be dust time then. Let's make a hammer and get cracking. Oh, I found out a thing as well. I'm 90% sure this is going to work. If it doesn't... Yeah, no, I got nothing for in case this doesn't work really, so... We need 2 diamonds. So that's all still working very nicely. Excellent. We got beans in the can. Man, these coal blocks do last a while. Seem to get a lot of coal out, and there's not actually a lot of use for it other than as a power source, and that's quite handy actually. Right, what I was going to do is build, firstly, a diamond hammer, which will be nice anyway just to have. You can actually enchant these things. So I've got a diamond hammer. But I believe at the tool forge I can add the diamond hammer onto my iron hammer, and that gives it the thing that I want so bad. There we go, that adds smashing, which breaks things into smaller things. So yeah, that's it. You don't just add a piece of diamond on, you have to add an actual diamond hammer to it. But this means we now have a repairable iron hammer that actually has a lot of shit going on, and will now work as if will work for smashing cobblestone. Hopefully, down to... Oh, it's still slow. There we go. Not a lot faster, but speed is not what matters. What matters is duration. Ooh, did I get that conductive? I always had that conductive iron on me. I need to put these back in the ingots chest. This is many chests, actually. There's like ingots and patterns and all sorts. Very inefficient, really. Better storage will come, I assure you. Right. So let's start by placing as much cobblestone as we can down. Yeah, so as you can see with the sugarcane, in case it wasn't obvious, if you trim the top parts off but leave the bottom third there, it'll just keep regrowing up. So sugarcane can bafflingly be used to make paper. I guess it's kind of implying that it's like a papyrus-y kind of thing, which does make some sense, I suppose, but how's the filth factory coming along? Oh, so much filth being produced. Lovely. Right, where's the wand? Man, boy do you get through iron wands. I've got access potentially. Oh, that's why I didn't have a torch there, wasn't it? I have potentially now got access to... break that and put the torch in there. Obviously, that'll then be covered when I'm doing this, but oh well. Yeah, I've got access now actually to diamond ones if I wanted them, which is terrifying. Diamond ones last a lot, as you can imagine, they last a lot longer. They let you build a lot further, and also they let me out of cobblestone. Good lord. If only I had a massive box of it waiting for me. Yeah, and they allow you to build a lot further, and they last a lot longer. You can actually make, I believe, an unbreakable wand is a thing, which can be very handy. Unbreakable. There you go, unbreakable wand. But for that you need sticks and a nether star, which you only get from like beating a boss level thing. I think it's the Wither, or maybe it's the End Dragon. I can't remember. Either way, I ain't gonna be getting it anytime soon. But I might upgrade to a diamond one, maybe, but I mean, I've got so much iron. There's no real harm in doing it with iron ones, just because iron's barely a limiting factor, is it? And uses 1 iron per thing. I've got like 36 there, and how much iron's currently sitting in the smeltery? Fucking 5 blocks. Crazy. Actually, I'll tap that out while I'm here. Leave them to cool. I think I need to work on my crops a little bit, because they're not particularly efficient. I mean, they're working, technically speaking, but... Oh, can I cook spud in the seared furnace? It's a bit ridiculous, but kind of hilarious too, so... Kind of works in a lot of ways. And spud! That's ridiculous, quite frankly. Right, let's fit them on the side there. Nope, I said doot. Oh yeah, I've got to be on the edge there, haven't I? Right, let's try doing 2 rows at a time, because I'm that level of badass. Because this also gives us an idea of just how much my new hammer can smash in one. Oh, I still can't do it. There must be some way to get them to build vertically. Maybe you just can't do it with an iron one, I don't know. But it must be surely possible. How am I going to go here? I guess by the looks of it, that thing can store 20,000. And then I think I can link more of them together. Because that's 7,000, that's kind of getting towards halfway. Maybe. It'll be easy enough to, I don't know. Well, actually, I'll probably extend it down. Because I'll probably have the lava eventually be piped below. To where it'll be processed into energy. Which is a really cool concept. Ooh, I'm liking this. The world's coming together, isn't it awesome? That's what I'll do while I remember. Let's make a fucking juicer. Oh yes. So a juicer is made of chiseled stone and a stone pressure plate. I don't have a stone pressure plate on me, but I can make one with slab. That's not true, but I can combine slabs into stone. That's worth knowing. Let's put my... How do I make a stone pressure plate though? Need to put 2 stone alongside each other. It's nothing to do with slabs. That's a pressure plate. And then we make a juicer. So a juicer, you craft anything with a juicer and it will turn it into juice. Which makes it a bit better. I think it drinks faster and does more stuff. I don't know. I saw people doing it online. There must be a reason why. Drink some sweet carrot juice. That's cool. My night vision will be so good. Fun fact about that story. That's not true. So, the myth is that carrots make you see in the dark because they contain a substance called carotene. That's true. Carotene does not make you see better in the dark. The myth originated, as I understand it, from the Battle of Britain, which is basically when the Germans were trying to take Britain by air in World War II. Basically, the British had developed radar, which let them see planes coming, like way before one could physically see them, which was a hell of an advancement. And it was important that the Germans didn't know we had that kind of technology, because otherwise they'd find ways to circumvent it. So instead, the myth, the rumour was disseminated that British pilots could just see really well because they ate a lot of carrots, which gave them night vision. I don't know if anyone even really particularly believed it at the time, but certainly that's what I've heard, and I'm willing to believe as the story behind the myth of carrots helping you see in the dark. So there you have it. Who says that Let's Plays aren't educational? Especially with me, you know what I'm like, guys. Anyway, let's lay some of these along here. Oh, fuck. Wow. I'll just lay them till my one runs out, essentially. Which is going to be soon. But my god, was this quicker than placing in my hand. Right. Let's see what this hammer can do. Ooh, that was good. That was very, very good. And it barely took much of a chunk out of the hammer's overall durability. And of course, the nice thing about that is that... Oh, no obsidian away in here, some random shit. The nice thing about this is that it can now be repaired. Just by using iron in a tool forge, I believe. What have I actually got on it? Magnetic, which means all sorts of in. Diamond. Oh, it is ecological, so it will, of course, have the wooden handle on it, so it will slowly whack itself back up anyway. Coal, as I say, can go in there, because coal technically counts as wood. Oh, got some seeds, can go in the foodie chest. The seedy chest. I think I made that joke last time. And I don't think it got any funnier in the time in between. Of course, that's the issue with having that there, is I've got a fucking hole in my floor, which I feel like that's a bad idea. Let's just get rid of that. Why didn't I see that coming? Ah, clown. Right, let's just put another torch up, I suppose. Let's put one here. That'll do for now, I suppose. I guess I need a better area for hammering is the real moral of the story, so